town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away.
Welcome, welcome everyone.
I'm all
Um,
alone. You made it so.
welcome Wasted, Kenton, Jefferson, Samuel, Mahib, Yazir, Jeremy, Tab. Welcome, welcome. I think today we're gonna do some artifacts, and we have some of those brilliant artifacts that we can try to guess, see how much we upgrade. Elite 100%. It's good to be elite. It depends on where you're leading and what you're doing. You can, I mean, you can be elite with 600% stat in the New Kingdom, right? So it depends what all that elite percentage stats does is just chooses what type of targets you can go after. So, just doing the daily stages for now. Did all of you have a good day? Anyone have any big plans for the weekend aside from Baron? Guess Wasted trying to pick up and find a new baby mama. Welcome, Juan. It's weird not having you kill all our troops. Does anyone know how the last season of Stranger Things is? I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard good things and bad things. So I haven't seen it yet. It's good, eh? I guess I'll have to add it to the watch list if I ever find some time to watch some of that. It's been busy lately. And then we have what, Baron this weekend, Emperor next weekend. I think Dragon Arena's tomorrow. It's not a fun event. Just gonna finish the range and then we'll go do some openings. The districts haven't been decided yet. It should locked in another 4 hours. If you want, you can migrate to us, and then you can be in our Baron district. That's for tabs. I really wish there was a speed up thing to this. Oh, there we go, finally. So I think Astralight wise, we have we're upgrading the chest. Yeah, we're doing this one. Wait, not that one. We can upgrade this. We have 300 boxes. How many do you guys think we'll get out of the 100? It's a scary time. Ugh. Okay, well, someone was right on the money. $50 boxes at a time. Alright, we'll try 50. We'll try the luck with 50. Nope, that's even worse. We'll give it one more shot. Nope, that 50 is not the number. Last time we got lucky, we did 52. Okay, not better. Alright, well, this is a scam. Let's just never speak of that again. And yeah, that's all that. Now we have 156. I don't think we can upgrade that chest. Nope. Can't upgrade that. Could upgrade the boots. max out hunt gear. Okay, well, we'll say that's the Astra upgrade. So we'll have better cav stats. Yeah, we're almost 700 cav. So that's good. So then we got the daily free spin. Jackpot. She's the definition of scam. I mean, sometimes they scam you, sometimes they don't. It really varies. You can buy the for sure packs, or you can just buy the gambling packs. And I guess we can see if we get a boss. One round. We do have good heroes. They're all paid to play heroes actually, with the Dragon Arena guy, so that's could be good odds. Oh, we got a boss. Do we win anything? Do we win anything? We get 15 mil? Nope. Oh, jackpot's not mine. Get some decent gems out of it, so. And then, we'll do some. Oh, these are the new ones, right? It's a lot of stats. So we have 222 coins to go through. I guess you guys probably want to see stats, huh? Alright, so what we'll do, because we're still doing some Guild Fest, let's we'll open up some of these for now, and then we'll compare stats before upgrading. While we wait for that to reset, just in case. Get some decent upgrades. You want 21 million. Nice. Been a while since we got Labyrinth. Been a while. You know, upgrade your altar. That's small account then. We're still on the quest to unlock in T4. I kind of wish that it would tell you how many coins you have remaining. Ooh, I think we need these. I think the biggest labyrinth's like one of those 20-something million ones. Books. I don't want that. Alright, we're halfway. Welcome Marco from Honduras. These are good. I'm not seeing any metals dropping, which is a concern. Oh wait, this one's got 260, so that one maybe will be able to upgrade that. But we still haven't actually finished the monolith. Okay. A lot of the HP ones, but I don't want the HP ones. Let me research. Oh, it's only 5. Ugh. What is this? More HP. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is 1. Oh, but we need to bless it. Yes, he can upgrade this one. Can't upgrade this one. Can't upgrade this one. Could upgrade these, but we don't need research speed. Training speed we could use, but we don't need defense stat. Do have this one. Heartbreaking. We actually get decent stats for maxing out, but that's a lot. These are some of the older ones. Oh, but we gotta get those booklets. Okay. So here we get 0.5% for 500. I think if we get them to star 5. So if we upgrade to star 5, we use 500. We get 0.75. Do a 1500. Get almost 2. 3 and 7 be 21. So actually it'll be about the same. Be about the same. And I didn't upgrade the new one. This one. Could upgrade that one. This gives us okay. This could be worthwhile. What's better for mix? Purple champ. Is it? Purple champ calf boots or gold dragon? Drown boots. What's drown, like the storm tassets? Oh, Dragon Talent. I think the purple champ's actually better. Not mistaken. Well, you know what? The purple actually hold a decent value. Attack. HP. Attack again. HP. What do you guys think would be better? Better to bless the golds first? Or would it be better to bless the purples first? Well, the thing about the army boots, right, is that they give you army stats. I guess they're right here. So here you get 6 army, 32 infantry, and 14 HP, right? But on a dragon, on a gold talon, you get 20, 30, and 15. So you would lose 20, 30. So you'd have 12% less. Right? Do I have gold talents? No, I just have this. Oh, okay. Where is it? This one. So you got 15 HP. So the HP. Okay, so the HP is better on the talent. So I guess dragon talents, if you're defending it, I guess the talents are better. Once you get gold champ boots, those are better. Was it gold champ was better than mythic tassets? You get a little more HP. They're somewhat equivalent. Don't make these though. These are so pointless. Just for the cost of them, you might as well just make champ boots. These are the simplest ones to get. Those are the new pants and whatnot. But you really should only focus on those. And of course your firewall plate. Oh, we got 11 gold names. Make some boots. Mythic out these boots. Yeah, there's double boots. I mean, they were a great idea at the time, right? You have one for sigils and speed, and the other one for wonders and whatnot. But it's when they released the Astra update, when you upgrade the boot, you also get upgraded travel speed of 30%. Which is kind of a pain, because then it defeats the whole purpose of this boots. So right now, I don't need these boots. I do have, I think, 25 piece champs. But since Astra sort of makes it not as versatile. But the Skull Crusher can be a pain. But I think the best, if you go non-champs and you're still spending moderately, Skull Crusher would be the best. Followed by Bumblehelm or Saberhelm, one of the two. And then either range champ test, which I do recommend. And then Trojan chest, that's another good one. And then boots, either of these two. Right, your champion stride or your storm tassets. Here, some gloves are good. Or this champion light, if you do champs. If not, I think, yeah, just do the gloves. Gloves are a better one. Best one for the fence. Because of the HP. Right. You get 50% HP, which is a lot if you go for full 12. And for accessories, always go cups or rings. You don't really need these two. Not that good. Yeah, Garg's out of pain. No, I'll show you. Look, the jewels for Gargs. They don't drop that much. In comparison to the other ones. Right? Where is it? There's that. Oh, here's the terror. So now, they're all pretty much the same, right? But range has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no, 6. The Cav only has 2. And the infantry has 1, 2. But we did have to check. Okay, did we get top? Oh, we did. Okay, so we need top 70 for this hell event. We'll train some soldiers. Get that out of the way. Point 5. What did we place last time? Rank 6. Okay, so maybe 3.5 is safe for top 70. I'll do a couple more. That's good enough. Alright, so now what we can do is we can go to mix. New mix. Check out our new stats. So, calf wise, we have 1190. Okay. Range, we have 1105. And we have 1044. Okay. Good. And mix, we're looking like 687. Okay. Okay. So then go back in here. Figure out the release. We upgrade these. How many of these do we have? $197 gold books. That's not a lot. Do we check stats trial by fire nowadays? Really? Where do you get to see them? Oh. That's cool. This one's lower. Oh, I see, because there's no forts. Okay, maybe. Or forts or fury. So this one doesn't have forts or fury. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you kind of miss out on fury stats, which fury stats actually give you a lot. I mean, you earn a lot from fury. That's why when you zero someone in fury, you're actually zeroing them as one of their hardest ways to zero them. But it can also be one of the most satisfying ways. So if that takes 120, we only have 197. It's almost not worth it. Because here, see, even this one might be better. The LWGG, the old MB. I think it is though. Because Chang'an right now, I think it's Chang'an. The other one is, I can't really tell. They were being swapped around. Like when MM was a guild, they had one, and they got one because they were developing the bots for LH. Ooh. Well, wait a minute. That's a lot. That's 4% cav. Okay. Look, and 40% gives us that. Okay. Yeah, that one's worthwhile upgrading. What about this one? This is the low stat. Low stat. No stat. We can upgrade this. Now they're both 5. HP. Calf range. Calf. I'll upgrade this range with leader. Calf only. Oh, these are some of the new ones. Okay, so this is good to balance it out. It's 0.5. HP, HP, HP. It's just the HP. Oh, this one's new, right? Should upgrade this one a little bit. More purples. This one can give us more gold puzzle pieces. We seem to be needing some, but not too bad. Okay, so there's that one. Here we go. This one's a 5. Each with leader. With leader. Oh, this one should give us a lot actually. Yeah, there we go. Once Cav HP, HP, range attack. Let's see. Oh, I think have that one available again. Oh, we do. We can choose range, Cav, or Inf. The question is, which one do we want more? Actually, so we have the highest Cav, lowest range. Highest Cav, lowest Inf. Highest Cav, lowest range. Okay. So we have to upgrade the range. Okay, another one's blessed. And these would be next. Yeah, okay. Upgrade each of these. Right, so Inf gets one, Calf gets one, Range gets one. This is just range only. If oh, 1.3. This one. The purples don't really upgrade that much. How much is 120? It's 20 of those. Okay, so that's not good. Stats you get. I think there used to be a chart which used to show how many stats you get out of completing all of them. And when they originally came out, it used to be around like, I think 200 or 300. But with all the new artifacts that they've been releasing, you're pretty much looking at probably somewhere, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 500-600%, because before, like in your mix set, this was not normal, right? This was almost like blast stats. So, you know, when you look at this, back then it used to be more like 700, 400, 600 type thing, or even 700, 500, 600, like that sort of thing. So I mean, right now I have 200-300 on top, and it's got army jewels now, right? Which means this should actually be lower if I had done that back then, and then but this number went up, right? So now I have 500 army, which before that used to be 400, I think like 420 or something like that, or 400 something. So I mean, that also changes. It used to be a bit lower, because now you have to take in consideration how much this gives, right? So it used to be 21, now it's 30, so you get 9% there. So artifacts weren't the only thing that gave this. Now it's the astrolite. Which is kind of a pain, but so we could upgrade some of these, or we could upgrade some smaller ones. Oh, what is this? Oh. So right now, it's 40. Range and cav, which actually is good. Cav is better. That leaves these two, which is range and HP. Much good HP. Range attack. Oh, I can enhance it. Yeah, whenever you whenever Guildfest comes around, it's just darkness. Like I'm sure someone see you is running a darkness right about now. But you'd be surprised that's every guild. Range cav. That's probably that's worth upgrading. Let's give a max. Only 12. Well, that's not good. I'd rather upgrade these, but well. Then here we have. I don't care much for the defense. Don't care much for that. Okay, so don't really know those. Which is good for those range leaderless. And we're down to these. We're at 272. How many barons? There's 10 barons. But I also try to keep darkness notifications off. It's just, I don't like them. Could keep this 272 number. This would be the highest one. Get the hunt travel speed up. Defense, defense, defense. Now this is something. Well, these are the new pieces, right? Where we at now? Wait, no, wrong one. Oh, maybe we can do a 274. That's infantry HP. Okay. Yes. That should pretty much cover all of them. Yeah. Used up everything we had. So we're a little bit low on purples. We're gonna have to do more with the purple ones. A lot of blues, not that many golds. When you look at purples, upgrading this one, at least level 5 will give us a lot of shards. And this one for gold. Yeah, we might have to upgrade some of those. Okay, so. Alright, good nights now. Now, we can. The difference. So we were 11, was it 1190? We did get 8% there. Some HP. This should have gone up a bit. Yeah, there we go. We're 1111. Oh, hello, Hassan. Welcome. Still can't believe you dismantled your whole account like that. Tree. We're currently sitting 1049. Some stats did change. Some stats that change. 9, 8, almost 7. This isn't perfectly jeweled, but close enough. You can change it, I guess, when the time comes. Could upgrade these, but rather focus on the cav. We need these cups. Cups aren't better. Look. So this is a mixed faith, a fully attack cup, right? I mean, that's 10% if, 10% if, 20%, 75 attack, right? Even do this one. So from taking out the myth, you're looking at attack would be the same, but we lose 65 army HP to gain 31. Pretty much you throw away 34% HP for swapping those two out. Over 3 cups, that's about 100 HP. Doesn't seem worthwhile. And that's even jeweled this way. I mean, that's the best way to do it without actually for inflas range. I think I did it before. Like you can really, I guess, boost. Be 10% there. That's the best way, best way. This one, yeah, you can sort of cheat. Doing cups. So you could get 1190. But look at the army drop. Right? 328. 1190. So that's, let's just say 1500. Now, lost 80 here. We gain like 100 down here. And then look at the HP. It's just not worth it. This one actually might be worthwhile, but on infantry, definitely not. That's why you see them jeweled like this, because there's inf cav, an army. So really it's 25, 25, and a champ jewel. Wait, that this is jeweled. Yeah, we're close on kills. We had a fun rally yesterday on this guy. He dropped 700 million, and he was calf phalanx. Didn't solo it, just because there's no resources. Didn't seem worthwhile to, but I was surprised this did not capture. I mean, he has a decent comp. Don't get me wrong, it's not. It's low T2s, but did have a good amount of T4. This was kind of wonky, but yeah, he went down 700 million. Where is it? Oh yeah, then we burn this one. So we could say for clickbait that we burned a Astralite full mythic champ 300 plus stars. I mean, because we did. No. It was capped, burn, capped, burn. It was but yeah, it was right here. So 4 rallies. The guy's comp was completely zeroed. And he went down 700 mil. But he finally was able to migrate with his guild. Because I think Kingdom 28 expensive. I think the 28. Sweet, make migration services. 90, unfortunately 90. By the worthy prince. This reminds me of like Lords before Castle Stars came out. Oh, they do have a lead. Yeah, because I think this is another one that's worth upgrading, but yeah, I mean that's a lot of D4 to lose, but you know, one thing to remember too is that migration scrolls are technically more expensive. Worthwhile upgrading. Oh, get 6% training, that's not bad. Welcome, Lucifer. When is Emperor War? Is that what you're asking? Emperor War will be next weekend. I don't think it's... Yeah, I haven't said anything yet. The royal artifacts are coming back out. And then Baron. I believe it is solo. I think there was a mail that was sent out. I can't remember. So far, still trying to do some Guild Fest. Some people are slacking. I think I've done these challenges. Welcome, G-Funk. Get just the metal. Yeah, now we got the hero, right? That's what you get. Just some defense. Huh. That's not very worthwhile. Better get some avatar points. Huh. Interesting. Now we're find out. It's something I gotta start collecting. And then don't forget, guys, to also do these daily things, because you actually get some of the new coins, artifact stuff. Not a lot, but I mean, it all adds up in the end, right? And this is all simple stuff you can do. I think. Yeah, so this was the range cav. This was the inf cav. I think this is gonna be the range inf, yeah. So these three are the event ones. And then the rest of these are what's coming. 20 there. 24. Oh wait, there's a lot of calf coming in. Range. Inf. Okay, so range inf calf. By inf range. Defense. Inf attack. HP. Oh. That means 2 of these should have travel speed, right? They keep them the same. Okay, so if so there's one. Okay. Oh, there they are. Oh. That's good. It's good to know. Good to know. Good to remember that. Because the new one that's coming out would be the new one, right? This one, yeah. So it is tied up with every Baron rotation. Because in 21 days, so Barons every 3 weeks, 21 days. 42, yeah. So every Baron rotation's coming. No, I mean, that's kind of smart. If they stop releasing anything new, that's actually not bad. I mean, you know, that'd be okay. I think if they stop releasing stuff, but if they keep releasing stuff, it's getting kind of annoying. Like for example, DA should have had that new hero, right? Because it's basically this. But for 6k, seems kind of pointless. Yeah, see, that's not worth it. It's just 6k Boommeister. Oh, yeah. Doesn't seem worthwhile. don't think that's worthwhile. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be draining. I would have thought it would have been like one of the other new heroes that was released, right? Like this had passive calf stats. This one had the range stats, and this one was the if stats. So I thought it's gonna be like those, but like, you know, for army with the same price tag, but apparently not. I mean, you would have thought this hero would have had some more around that price, if anything, but guess not. So I don't know. That's kind of pointless if you ask me. 10%, I don't think will make that much of a difference. In most cases, I mean, you're gonna be winning by some, or losing by some crazy margins, right? Like, I think this was our last Baron. So I mean, 10% might make a difference in a fight like this. But I mean, at the end of the day, to pay $5 grand just to flip this, the second hit. I think this was 2-8, wasn't it? And the black wing. Oh, that hurt. This one was an interesting one. Yeah, I think a few accounts have it, right? I'll just do it this way, it's easier. I think Lubai probably has it. Right? His artifacts are crazy. You probably see the Baron contenders having it max. Where's Kraken? Is he still XIX? King Hachi's there. Did he leave XIX? Basically zeroed. Welcome, Daniel. OCR. Is that what his name is? I've been baited. Wait, which alliance was he from? Wasn't it E star W? Yeah, there we go. He's 604 stars, but he's only got 598 levels, though he's got 120 blessed. This is where, like, it's so weird to see, right? So he probably has like all the gold done. I mean, level wise we're not that far off, but bless wise we're way off. Same with stars. We have Ninja going ham on artifacts. He almost has the I think he's just working on his last phase. He's been with us for I think 2 Baron or 1 Baron rotation. He's a good guy. Good guy. Awesome member of CU. Along with everyone in CU. CS1. Who's in CS1? Well, doesn't 1RP also have a max guy? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, White Army. This guy's also max. Probably bought it too. LHO. I think that Croft guy also is a big crazy spender. Did I miss one? Wait, did I miss one? I have to actually check his name. LHR? This is a new LH guild. All honor, respect. Or is this not an LH guild? Yeah, see, he went crazy on artifacts. See, he's got a lot of levels. Three. 203. Did he like get tired of waiting to get pushed for Baron or what? SG. We're all baby guilds. Complete this, that's good. Phase 3 hell of that. That's an easy one. The thing about LH, right, is that every other push you have to push LH Emperors. Like especially in main LH, right? It's either Maddie or Bigly who you're pushing, so you're guaranteed to wait at least one. And then since they travel with like 10 guilds, I'm sure they all want to turn. Solo someone. Do not collect because they attack the Mosaics. What's he saying? They're attacking the tiles. It's a nice cap set. Who are we against? We don't know. We're only a group of like 4 guilds, right? So I guess we'll have to wait to see who we get paired up with. If it's main LH, it'll just be pointless. So Baron locks in 3 hours, so you have 3 hours to have to figure that out. I think some people are shifting and shuffling right about now, so. Satru 01. What's Satru 01? Is it 01? What is this? The soul trap or what? Up gear. It's training gear. How many stars? We're at 274. So we're looking like an actual artifact pusher. Our guilds, we only have like 4. So we're a small group. We keep it small. Keeps you agile. But we had to, what is it, 214 I think was our last kingdom. We were there for a short time because Mana Age decided to show up. So there's no interest in fighting that. And, you know, you migrate out to take care of your members, right? There's no reason why to put our guilds versus a bunch of them. I think the W9Gs switch now to help them. I guess they did. SV's in here. LHN. Hey look, TWK lead. Why T5K? T5K merged with KWK. I guess they didn't migrate their stuff here. Found a BK, so yeah, there we go. This is TW5 or T5K with KWK. So they merged. They came to hang out with us. We have a good lead. Where is she? Alan. M44 and LA still together? Yep, they've been together for pretty much forever. Why I'll call LH Docs? It's like it started a long time ago because the LH people used to call dogs. They used to be like the Chinese insult to English, so in English people started calling them dogs back, and then it, you know, started with LH dogs, KW dogs, yada 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 yada. But it's just something that it's meant as an insult, but I don't see the point, right? You have your LH alliance, you have your LH, I guess, simps and cheerleaders that you could call it. You have your KW alliance, and you have your KW cheerleaders. You have your myth alliance, and you have your myth cheerleaders. And by cheerleaders, I mean, you know, if you go to global, sometimes you'll see people just cheering for one team, yelling at the other one, but it's on a, you know, 5 mil alt. So it's someone making a castle just to talk, which I don't see the point. I mean, sucks being a single guild. no fams or parties. Yeah, there's pros and cons, right? The bigger the family, the more boring it can be. The smaller the family, the less targets you're able to get. So, um, the simplest way to do it is you just want to be in a group that you get along with and that you can grow with. It's the basically. But yeah, LH was chasing us for a while, but that's why we stay slims, and you know, the best way to fight LH is honestly just keep them bored. That there's absolutely nothing fun, and most of the time when it comes to events, they're actually having to get people from other guilds to actually be able to compete, which ruins it. But I mean, some people get paid that way, right? So the dog part, that's what they do in some poor places in China, because that's like a meal for them or something. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that it's only the poor Chinese people that actually eat dogs still. Even though I think they're trying to get rid of it, but I mean, it's every culture is different, right? I mean, you as an American may go out and eat a bacon cheeseburger, but for someone in India, that could be like the worst sin, right? So, can't really blame someone's or criticize someone's cultures or ways, right? 'Cause that's how they grew up, so that's normal for them. But to take care of LH, honestly, the best way to fight them is just let them be bored, right? But I don't think we have anything rallying, to be honest. Everything in our kingdom has died lately, and we sort of picked a somewhat boring kingdom just to get off the LH radar, right? They're probably mad that we've been actively targeting the smaller LH groups, and maybe they're like trying to fight back, but you know, all the fights that we've picked have been fair fights, or if anything, they've had more kills than us. And I mean, it's just part of how the game is, right? What's the point of Trial by Fire? It's like a free-to-play update where they can make people be happy and feel like they're achieving some. Meanwhile, it's just really kind of a waste of time. I don't know, they would all roll together when everyone just leaves. They migrate together. The thing with LH, right, is that they were founded based on the fact of friendship and leadership, which means it's a teamwork, right? That's why they were, you know, the first family to be able to set, you know, 100 rally parties, because they were funded that way. And welcome, Kenneth. And basically, they always travel in numbers because they're strong in numbers. So as soon as they only go with one guild, or two guilds, or three guilds, like most of us do, they no longer have that power. And what happens is LH doesn't like to feel weak or be weak, so they have to go together as a big group, right? And you know, sometimes they need fillers, and that's why they can go the long battles, because they have, you know, 10 guilds while 2 are actively rallying, right? So that means you only need 80 people active out of 1,000 in your group versus, you know, you need 80 people active in a group of 300. So that does make a big difference when it comes to, fighting. And that's why they appear strong. But if you were to put most of the LH guilds on a 1-to-1 ratio, I don't think they'll be as strong if you take away their unlimited budget spenders, right? Being that, Bigley can drop 200k, doesn't even care. Maddie can drop 100k, doesn't care, right? That's what makes the big difference. Because they can pay, they can fund it, they can do everything, right? And a lot of times, they own accounts to help other people lead, to help them. So sometimes the max accounts that you see aren't actually owned by the people playing them. They're owned by the main lead. And it's how would you word it? It used to be a big thing back in solo days. Not so much in Rallyway, but sometimes like the Sing Sing accounts not owned by Sing Sing. So what would a round price to replicate an account like yours? I don't really know how to describe that because this account has been built from the ground up, right? I mean, every Baron's been ours, every upgrade's been ours. So, and certain packs and upgrades were expensive back then that are no longer expensive. Like we didn't have Rising Champ back then, so it really varies. Yeah. Do you know that Tashi or Ace, are you both friends? Or any story about you and them? Personally, I don't think we've really had much of an encounter. I haven't really had many dealings, in all honesty, together. So, I think they got some issues or something that they're going through. But I mean, that's between them to find out and figure out. Knowledge management's so good. They show their power. They just don't care about scrolls. They just migrate together, show the power. See, that's true and not true, right? The thing is, they're gonna migrate that way regardless. They manage a lot of their accounts differently, right? Like the 5Ps. If someone needs backups, they'll assemble the 5Ps to just go join some of them. So they really use their 5Ps as enforcers. And that's kind of how they play it, right? So you have your main LH group, you have your second LH groups, and then you have your little groups, right? Like the BRRXIX, the LHM, the KM. Like on 214, it was kind of funny because we landed there, we burned them, then they migrated out to 270 with LH, and then they came back when LH came back. So it's like someone ran home, cried to their parents or their big brother, and then they came in a bigger squad to like come beat you up. So then we were like, Leah, right? Because there's no point, right? We had a even-ish numbers, and then you went and brought like the strongest, biggest group that you could have brought. So SQ family just migrated out. Hold on, just migrated to fight. See, the thing is, the SQ group is a strong group, but they're not as big as LH, right? They don't have amp accounts the same way LH does. They don't have the unlimited budget, so it's like, if you really put 1-to-1, it's a lot different. So a lot of the times, those fights are just wallet fights. Whoever has the biggest wallet is gonna be the one that wins. So stronger non-amp account. Probably one of the 16 barons. 18 barons. I think would probably be one of the stronger ones. Like technically I think Gao could be one. But a lot of the times, the account can be good. But the thing is, if the person running it or the fillers aren't there to match it, then what is... This game is no longer just about US rally. The game is also with your fillers, right? So if you have a guild that can do full T5 all day, you're into a much stronger spot than someone who just has a strong account but can't get T5. Right? Yeah, Ace doesn't have it, but he also, I think, only has 1 or 2 barons. But the army counts supposedly as a baron, so really he's technically 10 baron equivalent, I think. Pepsi, I think, has 16 jewels or 15 jewels. He hasn't won some in a while either. He's been having some bad luck, I think, with parents. Yeah, like the Sugars, they farm barons early on in the game. But speaking of Pepsi and Ace, it's sort of a weird one, right? Because they were planning a raid with Kraken, Pepsi, and Ace, right? So you have Kraken, which is XIX, you have Pepsi, which is B2W, part of the DWQ group, and you have Ace, which is now in Myth. So it's kind of a weird way to say they're gonna do a raid together, because there's really only 3 major groups, and they're all part of each of those major groups. So who does that leave? Right? It doesn't make any sense. But I guess we can find out what happens to that. I do have some boxes, but a lot of the boxes that I have are just a regular if the president don't care about family, but I guess give him more respect, but sure bear once he left him. I mean, I don't really know the story, but it's up to them to solve that between themselves, right? I mean, you can understand both sides, right? I mean, if you're, it's like, you know, soccer teams or football teams or baseball teams, or, you know, they're ultimately gonna follow wherever benefits them the most, or they think it benefits them the most. And a lot of people won't just stick to their loyalty. So sometimes they're more interested into what potentially can be promised to them instead of trying to work through it together. So I mean, that's each their own, right? show how they're set. The way I preset mine, right, is you want all the army attack and army HP, and then you focus on the two that you have PvP rally? Just G-Funk running a Darkness. The Darkness. Well, the thing about rallies is we gotta find something to rally. Hey, they found something to rally. Guess that's zero. Let's see. What's the time you'll see this? Right? 424, which has all of them. But basically when you get down here, I'll max out the inf and cav, but not be able to max out the range. When it's 244, it's the same concept, but the inf doesn't get maxed out. Right? So I lose 20% and by doing this you have all three, right? So let's say you're running your mix set and your stats look like this. You're like, oh man, he's beating me because this cav is getting through. I need more range. Well, you can do something like this and swap to more range, right? And it's like, oh wait, I need more range inf. You can just go here and you go to the inf range. Now all of a sudden you have more range stats. Now I don't know which ones. I think I was in mix. So I had all of them except for cav, so it's lower on cav. So actually my stats didn't change. But had they been on like a 424, it would have been lower, right? To beat an amp one-on-one? It depends. Like the Baron we won versus Lubai, we were hitting the LHDWG. Yeah, we were hitting this account out and defending most of it. Like I think we won most against this one in Changyao. It was the LH Changyao. Hard to say. It's 3 now. I don't see normally hang out with. That's Dada. But we actually landed on the LHM group, right? And they have a big group. But I forget who had it on their board. It's okay, yeah. I guess they don't show you their full thing anymore. LH1. Yeah, this one. We also won this one. I think it was like a 2-to-1 ratio that we had. So it was not bad considering. But the thing about the Emp is that they haven't upgraded much of artifacts. Right? So it's I think the one's for sale, so not mistaken. But I don't think there is any targets, to be honest. Like, I don't see anything that's rallyable. And right now it's Guildfest, which means most of them are on anyways. You have like this big guy, but they're always in gear. This one's not. Which counts max and artifact? Oh, probably these. Wait. This one. Kinda. This one. This one. So Bigly was not Baron last round. And that means she's going for Baron this round. Likely be her going for Baron 215. And where's the other group? 203? Nine, 1, 3. Wait, is all of them? Are all of them? Okay, so 270 has. Oh. I think they're also in 270, right? Yeah, so Lupi would probably be going for Baron this time. So it'd be Lupi, Bigly. OP. Oh, the old DTF. Still fairly big. JVT would be another one. Maybe they'll push Ace. 640. I guess you got your LL and our other group. There are be another group. Are they teaming up with XIX again? 246. XIX. No, looks like they are. Maybe not. 600. Wait, they're in 600. Oh, we zeroed this guy. Oh, you rebuild. I forgot we zeroed a few players in here. We've lately been targeting the Wolf Fam, and a lot of them have very bad comps. Not the one that's strong as non-imp. I don't think so. Like, that account only has, I think, two barons, right? But there's non-imp accounts that have plenty more barons, and a lot of times it's just to do with, you know, forts and see where's some of those. This one's an old soul map account. I think Dada has like 10 plus jewels too. Maybe I need to search kills. That big man, she's going for a 5 piece. LT, I don't think he has many barons. I don't know if he has barons, to be honest. Thanks for subscribing, Alex. I was going around about Wolf and was watching for 2 hours, drop like 3 bill money. Did they actually try to go for it? I was debating it, but it just didn't seem worthwhile. It's very unusual for XIX to have targeted that, considering I don't think they rallied many of us. Silencer is a 1 piece. BU I think has like 7 or 8 maybe. With top 5 people, knowledge about compound battle. Well, on the enemy side, probably I think Blue Buy would be one that seemed to know what he was doing. What else would be comp wise? That we've actually fought. Bigly, the Bigly pilot knew what he was doing, but at the same time, when they were hitting us non-stop, there were also a 3 or 4 piece. I think 3 piece, and we're holding them all right. Yeah, Silencer. The thing about Silencer, right? Silencer technically is an imp account because he has the sword. And then KW3 has the chest, which this used to be the old Yang account, Cool Yang, and this account had a lot of barons. And I think that's the only 2 imps we have in our technically family. I guess YPM. But YPM's not really part. What? I can't remember if they actually joined or not. I can't remember which one was the name. Oh. Just hit it. This one. Purified Baron with Killer Doll. We fought with him under the old SGM leadership because they asked us to help them out. So KW asked us to help them, so we did. And I can honestly say that the level of skill was not up to par, and it's just a complete wipe. And I think after that we just didn't bother with it. And let's see what happened to the 80 Muhammad. That's the LL account. This is the old StarX account. Roku is strong, but lately he hasn't been. He's been weird. Like, he's been not as strong as what he used to be. Super Titans. Well, one is the Gauss C. I think it's this one. Another one went to. Is it this one? No. Is it? I think this is another one. And I'm not entirely sure where the other one went. Do I know anything about mobile guilds? Mobile guilds? Yes, this account was built all the way since it was a tiny castle that was once farmed for 154 turf sloth. Vlogs still alive? I think so. But I think they're not what they used to be because they don't have Wrath of Gods. Still have a strong account. Why did Archer stop playing? I think for him it was just no competition. So like, if you have, for example, in our group, if you had M44 fighting with LH versus Myth, I think it would make it for a much more enjoyable event. But since M44 joined LH, it's just sort of a, again, powerhouse move of we have numbers. M4 Mavericks. That's Ace. M4C. PB Good Guild? Yeah, we did, we worked with them before. They were a fun group. TWK. How are they doing? I see they're still trying to, rebuild, I think. I think I got Bayer, right? And Corinthians. There's Prince. Well, Show my mixed stats. You've seen them. With Fury, I guess. Last time I got yelled at, no Fury. Modify it then. This is the strongest account in TWK. I wouldn't say that. DOI? You mean DO0? Oh, did Dulai buy that? Is that the one he bought? Really? Is he not in here? What's the name of that one? Is it Do Raws? And this one. This is the other the other one? That makes sense actually. Oh, nice. Can you explain about shield and tracker bots? Okay. Well, you see this. Ooh. Oh. So if you take this castle, right? Pretty much every alliance has it. And back in the day, you used to look at this and used to try to target the gear, the stats, right? Okay, cool. You note, bookmark it, right? X help, X yada yada yada. And then you go searching around, blah 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 blah, come back an hour later. Hasn't moved. Okay. Keep going, yada 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 yada. Hasn't moved. Okay. Keep going. Blah 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 blah. Still hasn't moved. Maybe he's sleeping. Let's give it a try. Port next to it, try to hit it. Does it swap on? Does it come online? A gamble like usual. Now that manual labor has been taken away, so it's like someone constantly watching the account, right? So you just get a notification saying X person has sent a march, it's active, or X person lost their shield, right? So if the shield went away, it would say, hey, this is unshielded. And pretty much all the shield bot has done is speed up the process of zeroing someone. You're able to catch someone's mistake a lot easier without you personally investing as much time as before to try to target them. It can't do anything that's game breaking beyond just being able to constantly track it. But nowadays everything's botted, right? Like, you know, you go, a good one that you'll probably see, it's the amount of resource people that follow, right? So this whole alliance, right? Look at the names. All these names with numbers at the end are bots. See it? These are all bots. There's not a single person in here. The person didn't even bother naming the account. These are all bots. So what happens when someone buys an account or gets given an account from people who quit, and they just send resources, and that's all they do, send resources, right? There's a timber hyper, stone hyper, wood hyper, ore hyper, food hyper. So, guilds like this, all they're there for is they're just botting resources. So they'll auto gather. This is all botted. Xiao. This is all bots. Someone made their own, right? Ore, wood, stone, wood. When you look at the W, right? It's kind of funny, but I guess someone made these accounts to start adding to it. Right? LH6. Trumpet. So LH6 alt. Just bots. Right? And they'll gather, they'll hunt, they'll this. So this is really you have LH6, which during Guildfest, a lot of Chinese actually bought their accounts, and that's why they'll look like they're very busy, but meanwhile they're not, right? But this is probably 3 bots racing each other. Maybe 1 true person trying to actually get in there. See? Another bot farm. And that's pretty much like, if you really want to see the bot stand out, that's the one that you always gotta look. So you look at the major LH kingdoms and you'll see it that way. You'll see that they're always gathering tiles. Let's see. I guess they chose the path same as KDM. This is one of our ults. What's that doing there? Another one racing for tiles. Guarantee you this is not someone playing. Because and the Chinese have been buying these for pretty much, I think like probably like over a year longer. And a lot of them, that's how they used to do Guild Fest. That's why you always see them gathering. They're not actually gathering, just leave their computer on for a week. As a new update, well, this sounds like it's an update that's gonna counter traps. Where do I think? It's kind of interesting. Brang Chong, I don't know. Does the guy still play? I guess so. See, there's a chasm in an upgrade, really. This was a bear. Nope. But LHO just got pushed. Am I gonna make a baby Woody? Probably not. I don't think there's much interest for that. And then may have to boost some troops, but that can be at a later time. He sadly didn't get luck. But as for boxes, I do have plenty of boxes, but I don't want to be doing that. Sometimes they actually cap out. Try to open them, right? But the thing is, I don't need anything in them. Right, like, this is a great drop if you're trying to make a hunting set. Got some champ tests. Oof, that's hard. It's a bad day today. It is a bad day today. We still have, yeah, we have like 24k Bon Appetit. We can get some halos. You can probably see it in the. Oh, we're getting close. Not really, but. Two of those. Alright. Yeah, material wise, right? You have. Actually, it's probably easier to go with this. You have some lemonades. I don't think we built anything with this. Take flipper and gorilla. There's no need for gorilla. See, I find gorilla to be such a waste. Cottage roar. I think we're making one of these. We have some spare of these. On rocks. Tablets. A lot of dolls. After Maddie, Bigley, and Lubai, who's the next Emperor LH44 push? That's the interesting part, right? Because after this, if Bigley wins, then they only have Lubai left, and maybe Wooming. Because Maddie's not gonna do anything until it's boots. But after this cycle, you still have 2 more cycles to go through. and basically Lubai has the offhand, which means he can't go for the next 2 imps after. And Bigley has it, Maddie has it, and Lubai has it. So they'll be probably looking at someone new to push through. Who would it be? No idea. Maybe they might push AM. I think he joined them for a chance of that. I think that's all the materials. Maybe we could open up some of these, but I don't know. Do you guys like that stuff? I feel like it'd be kind of boring. But if right, I think this Emperor, it's gonna be a fight between. I mean, potentially it could be interesting to see if Lubai tries to win it over Bigley. But the main focus from LH is going to be to push Bigley. Because if she doesn't get this, then she's going to be like Maddie waiting a year for the second chance. And by Bigley. No. But I believe he joined them. Looking at a chance to potentially get pushed. That's why that group is not rolling with them. So, I mean, again, can't blame them. Is their own choice, right? Their own progress in the game. Got this. And yeah, so I guess now we just gotta wait for the countdown. Where is it? For this. We'll see, see what happens. Yeah, we even have some of these. Need more research. See, that's something they should have done. They should have just released some research. Why don't they push me? The thing about LH is that they push whoever's is willing to pay the price for everyone, and I think that's kind of ridiculous. Like, I understand the concept, but at the same time, you're sort of buying the piece, not actually winning it. But I think with what the guy did last time of tricking it, it's gonna be interesting to see if someone tries something similar again. And I think it'll be interesting to see. But I guess we'll have to wait a week to find out what the plans are. And who's gonna be doing what when. And yeah. But anyways, we got some artifacts. Now we're looking better than before. Maybe one day we'll be above 300. Maybe next on that next artifact rotation, we might be able to get there. And yeah. If I could transfer free material, I'll probably be helping more people out, yeah. But I don't think HG will ever let that happen. Basically, the only one who won empty. Well, you want it by like the sneaky way of the bot timer, right? Same way that the guy did last time. But see, to me, that the way they won that, it's so weird. Like the XIX relationship to LH is something I don't think I'll ever understand. In the sense of like, if XIX has the chance to win against LH, they'll fight him. And then, but if like there's another group, they won't make it a three-way fight. Instead, they'll help LH fight the other group, or that sort of thing. So it's kind of, it's very odd, right? Like, it's odd to see that group fight them, but then like be part of them, right? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand the dynamic, but I'm not XIX and I'm not LH, so you probably have to ask them if you want details on that one. Can I help you unlock D4? I can give you some motivation. If you log in every day and hunt monsters, you'll get some free stuff. Can I show my jewels? Yeah. Show you my hunting jewels. We'll go kill level 5, and then what heroes do we need for this? Oh no, what's it called? Serpent. Gladiator. Alright, so we need you, and Fire Lady with there we go. As if it'd been Baron and Royal Jewels. Oh, well. This is a Baron Jewel. Right? This is a Royal Jewel. So, there's 3 Royal Jewels. So we saw the cav. This is the range. And this is the inf. And then there's 3 Baron Jewels, which is inf cav, range cav, and inf range. Those are the 3. For the monster robbers. Well, hopefully they don't take my monster. If they do, well, they do, and not much you can do. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But hunting is something that I recommend for everyone. It's a great way to upgrade and get free stuff. You can join monster buses sometimes, or even just for your own self. And you get actually a decent amount of gems. usually. Apparently not this round. Oh, I got some gems. Gems and resources. And if you never knew, the keys down here relative to the gifts. So every time someone opens them, they get the gifts. Right? So level 3 counts for 3. Level 4 counts for 5. Level 2 counts for 2. And then level 5 counts for 10. And that's how this golden box works. Which you can get all Baron jewels to your gear. Red Tag, OH Mate, and Emperor Baron. I haven't done any fighting with the main aside from Lubai. And the thing about Lubai is that because of the artifact challenge, which is coming up, you'll see that he actually had 100% attack boost in full T5. So that hurt. It hurt. Not something I recommend. But get one purple. Purple rare. What's purple? Can I give you some shields? Well, if I could transfer shields, I would. I do have some shields that can be borrowed. I think I also have gravel too, just in case I'm out of gems. Yeah, see? Always gotta keep gravel in hand. Some war tomes in case, you know, you gotta unlock them T4, or some crystal pickaxe, or some steel cuffs, soul crystals. Real fun's here. On the road to 10k. Would it be worth seeing 1v1 versus an Emperor? It's not as fun. In all honesty, the more fun is, you know, when you get like let's see, this guy, like these sort of hits. It's more worthwhile. Than, you know, trying to fight an Emperor. At least personally. But anyways, we upgraded some astrolite, we upgraded some artifacts. So I think that's gonna be it for today. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and thanks for everyone who came out. We had some fun chats. And I might stream DA, maybe. We'll see. I find it kind of boring. But anyways, thanks everyone who came out, and yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, whichever where you are. Hope you enjoy. Hope everyone has good luck. Hopefully everyone gets good luck at Baron District. And yeah, hopefully we also get some good luck out of that. And you know, dead Baron, because a dead Baron's always a fun Baron. So anyways, thanks for coming out. Bye guys.